Hello everyone, welcome back to Small Streamer Diaries. This is episode 33, and in this episode I am going to talk about the different monetization options between Twitch and YouTube. I've seen a lot of questions about the monetization options, like what are the differences between them, what does each platform take, and things like that. So I thought I would go over it. All right, so let's start with subscriptions on Twitch. Okay, so first of all, subscription means something different on Twitch than it does on YouTube. So if you're familiar with YouTube, you click the subscribe button, and that essentially means that you are getting updates from that channel, and you get notifications. If you click the notification bell, you see their videos pop up on your homepage and suggested and things like that. On Twitch, that's considered a follow. So it's just a different wording. Subscription on Twitch is when you are supporting the streamer with your money. So you are giving the streamer money to subscribe to their channel. So what does a subscribe mean for a channel on Twitch? So when you subscribe to a channel on Twitch, you get no ads on that channel that you've subscribed to, but you will get ads on any other channel that you have not subscribed to. You can use the streamer's emotes. So every streamer will have the opportunity to provide their own emotes so that when somebody subscribes, they have access to use those emotes across all of Twitch. If you are not subscribed to that channel, you cannot use those emotes. Subscriber only streams and chats. So if a streamer wishes to do so, they can have subscriber only streams and chats. So if you are not a subscriber, you cannot enter the stream if it's a subscriber only stream, and you cannot chat in chat if it's a subscriber only chat. And streamers may do this for special occasions or just for their community that are subscribers. Okay, so, oh, and you know what? Let's put this. It's just to support the streamer. Okay, so there are 3 tiers of subscriptions on Twitch. So tier 1 is $5.99, and this is just for the United States. I don't know what it is for other countries. Tier 2 is $9.99. Tier 3 is $24.99. And this is per month. So this can be set up automatically to, so that you pay this automatically every month, or you can turn the automatic payment off and you can just do it manually. Twitch also has Prime Sub. So if you have Amazon Prime, because Twitch is owned by Amazon, they have a feature called Prime Sub. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can use 1 sub for free per month. And when I say for free, I mean it doesn't cost you anything. You can give a sub to somebody that's free for you, but they'll still get the money from the sub. So viewer gets free sub once per month to use on any channel that they wish, and the streamer will still get the money. Okay, so how much does Twitch take from these subs? So depends on the tier. So tier 1 is 50%. Tier 2, okay, and this is how much Twitch is taking. So let's put Twitch takes 50%. Tier 2, Twitch takes 40%. That's the wrong place for that. Tier 3, Twitch takes 30%. So the higher tier of sub that you get, the more that you'll keep. However, the vast majority of subscriptions that streamers get are tier 1. Okay, so the equivalent to subscriptions on YouTube is memberships. So they had to come up with a different wording because they can't use subscribe because that's already being used on YouTube as basically a follow. Okay, so what does a membership get? So members get whatever perks the streamer decides. So YouTube has a lot of customization when it comes to memberships. So the streamer can pick out perks for each tier. And then there's default ones like, and default perks like emotes and badges. So badges, we should have put this over here as well. So emotes and badges. So badges is like if you are subscribed to or a member on a channel for a certain amount of time, like a month, you'll get a little badge next to your name. And then if you are subscribed or a member for 2 months, then you get a different badge, and so on and so on. So when you become a member on YouTube, you'll get those things in emotes, and then the streamer will also have different perks that they can pick. So YouTube provides a whole bunch of default perk options that the streamer can just pick one and add that to the perks, or they can choose their own, which is called a custom perk. So streamer can decide on the levels, or I should say the tiers, which is 1 to 6 tiers. So Twitch, there's 3 tiers of subscriptions. That's totally fixed. You cannot change that. On YouTube, you can have anywhere from 1 to 6 tiers. So you decide how many tiers you want on YouTube. Okay, so streamer also decides on the prices of tiers. So this is not fixed either on YouTube. So you can essentially decide what the price for each tier is. So, I mean, you can't enter in like whatever you want. There is a limit, and you can't enter in some random price like $4.62. Like, there's a drop down in YouTube that you can choose from. But it has pretty much any price point that you want, from starting with 99 cents and all the way up to $499.99. So you can have anywhere from 99 cents or $1 to $500. And anywhere in between there, you can have basically like whatever price you want. I mean, there's just so many options that YouTube gives you that you'll probably find a price point that you want to set your memberships at. Okay, so YouTube takes 30% of memberships. That's it. No matter what, they take 30% of memberships. All right, so let's move to bits on Twitch. Okay, so if you are unfamiliar with bits, it's like a currency. So they're like a currency on Twitch. People will tier streamers with bits. So if you give a streamer on Twitch bits, it's called a tier. And these do things like activate different sounds and okay, let's put it with here. They can activate different sound alerts. The streamer can tie different bit amounts to different sound alerts, and they support the streamer. So 1 bit is 1 cent, meaning 100 bits is $1. However, the viewer, in order to buy these bits, they will pay a fee up front. So viewer pays a fee up front that Twitch takes, and then the streamer gets 100% of the bits donated. So for example, to buy 100 bits, which is $1, viewer would pay $1.40. And then another example, to buy 500 bits, viewer would pay $7. So 500 bits is $5, but the viewer would pay $7, so Twitch would take that $2 as a fee. But then whatever is left over of the bits, and somebody donates those bits, the streamer gets 100% of that. And Twitch will give you a discount on bits the more you buy at once. So if you buy like a ton of bits at once, they will give you a small discount, maybe like 10%. I mean, it goes up. The more bits you buy all at once, the more the discount is. So what is the equivalent to bits on YouTube? Well, I would say it is super chats, stickers, and thanks. So actually, well, let's put this, because they're all called super something. Super stickers, super thanks. I think they're called super stickers and not just stickers. They are called super stickers. Okay. So this is really the closest thing to bits on YouTube. So let's start with super chat. So super chat is only in live streams, because in a live stream, it's a chat, right? When it's a video, it's a comment section. It's not a chat. So a super chat is only in live streams. So the viewer will choose an amount to pay. And they can provide a message to the streamer. And then let's say the super chat is pinned to the top of the chat for a certain amount of time. And that amount of time depends on how much you donated. So you can choose, the viewer can choose how much they want to donate. I mean, it's anywhere from like, I think it's anywhere from like $1 to, I don't know, it's a lot. I think it's like $500. Let me check right now. That's up, is okay, so it's $1 up to like $500. Yeah, but it goes in increments. So like, so actually, wait, can you change this? Oh, you can change it. Okay, so you can choose in increments. Like there's this little bar you can, I mean, you know, if you want to see it, you guys can go to any live stream that you want and you can check it out. But there's like a little bar you can drag all the way up to $500, or you can just like enter in a custom amount if you want. So we'll say like Oh, wait, I already said it. Viewer chooses an amount to pay and they can provide a message to the streamer. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. So you can choose like however much you want to donate. I just entered in some random number and it let me, so it's not a fixed value. Okay, so super stickers. This is like a little animation that you can choose, and each one costs a different amount. So it's a little animation that the viewer can choose. Every one costs a different amount. So there are lots of different super stickers you can choose from. They're really, really cute, and it's just, you know, shows up in the streamer chat. Okay, now super thanks. This is similar to super chats, but it's on a video instead of a live stream. So let me actually check if it works the same way as a super chat. Okay, so it looks like this is more fixed. So it looks like it also goes all the way up to $500, but I can't enter in a custom amount. So it starts at $2 and it goes in different increments until it gets to $500. And then you can like put in a message and it'll appear as a super thanks. Okay, so I'll say viewer can choose from intervals of an amount to pay, can provide a message, and the super thanks will show in the comments section as a super thanks. Okay, so YouTube also takes 30% of these. Well, they definitely take 30% of super chats. Let me check if they take also 30% of super thanks. Yes, they do. Super thanks, and I'm pretty sure it's super stickers too. Okay, I was correct. So YouTube takes 30% of all three of those things. All right, so finally we have donations. All right, so this is something that is done off platform. So Twitch and YouTube, they do not have a donation feature on their platforms. So streamers have to set up a donation, also sometimes called a tip page, somewhere else. So for example, I have mine done through Streamlabs, but there are lots of different sites you can set up donation tip pages on. So the streamer has to provide a link to their donation tip page because it's not built into the platform. The streamer has to provide the link. So viewers can donate however much they want. And depending on the website of the tip, or let's say donation tip, because we've been doing that, we'll keep it consistent with saying donation/tip. Depending on the website of the donation tip page, they can provide a message. Now, most of the donations I've seen, they can provide a message, but there's a lot of different donation and tip page websites out there. I don't know how they all work. So I don't know if all of them provide, a feature where a viewer can do a message. But for the most part, these are also integrated into the streams so that there's an alert. So the streamer will get an alert when they get a donation. Again, I don't know how all of the donation tip pages work because I'm not familiar with all of them. There's lots of different ones you can do. So I don't know necessarily that all of them are integrated into streams where streamers get the alerts. But again, for the most part, from what I've seen, most donation pages have an integration where the streamer gets an alert that they've gotten some kind of donation. So streamer gets 100% of donations. Because it's done off platform, Twitch doesn't get anything. And it's exactly the same for YouTube. So we're just going to copy and paste this over because since it's already wrapped. Since it's off platform, it works the same way as YouTube. YouTube doesn't get any money from the donations either. Okay, you know what? Let's word this better. Streamer gets 100% of donations. Let's put streamer gets 100% of the money from the donation. I feel like that's a better wording of that. Okay, so why would you choose any one of these monetization options as a viewer over another one? Okay, so we're just going to put in the middle here, we're going to put like, why choose this? Okay, so now from what I've seen, in my opinion, why choose a subscription or membership? From what I've seen, it seems to me that subscriptions and memberships make you feel like a part of the community. So why would you choose to subscribe and become a member over another monetization option? If you want to feel like you're part of that streamer's community, it really makes you, tied together as a community. If if you're like, oh, I'm a subscriber of this channel or I'm a member of this channel, you can use their emotes and you have whatever perks that, the streamer has on YouTube, on Twitch. You don't need to watch ads when you go to that streamer's channel, and it's just very community. It just has a very community feel if you're like, oh, I'm a subscriber or I'm a member of that channel. Okay, so now why would you choose bits or super chats or super stickers or super thanks? Okay, so now from what I've seen, I think you'd choose these if you want to interact with the streamer. So while they're live. So, bits, typically they trigger some sort of sound alert. A really popular thing to do with bits is to trigger some sort of jump scare sound alert, so it scares the streamer, because people really, really like that. I don't know, for some reason you guys love to see streamers in misery or angry or scared. So that's one really good way to interact with the streamer. On YouTube, super chats are only in streams. If you do it on a video, they're super thanks. And who knows when the streamer might be able to see the super thanks. They may not see it for a while. But if they're live, you give them a super chat, or a super sticker, you're interacting with them right away. And a super sticker is just really, really fun. It's like a cute little animation. They have lots of them that you can choose from. And super chat, you can send them a message. So if you want to donate, to them and have a super chat and have your message pinned to the chat for a certain amount of time, that's what a super chat does. So why choose bits or super chats, super stickers, super thanks? I think if you want to if you really want to like do a higher level of interaction with the streamer other than just chatting with them. All right, so why would you donate instead of doing all that other stuff? Well, to me, in my opinion, it's just to support the streamer. Like, just to support the streamer financially, because they get 100% of those donations, don't forget. So every other option in here is either the platform is taking the money, or, well, I mean, the platform's always taking the money, actually, because, okay, let's go back to subscriptions and memberships. So depending on the tier, Twitch takes a certain percentage. YouTube takes 30% of memberships, any membership. Super chats, super stickers, super thanks, also 30% YouTube takes. Bits, even though Twitch does not take a fee from the streamer, they take it from the viewer. So somebody is paying it, right? Somebody is paying that money to Twitch. So it's just, bits are just handled a little bit differently, where the viewer pays the fee instead of, the streamer having that money taken from them. The streamer gets 100% of the bits, but the viewer is just paying instead, right? So there's still money going to Twitch that somebody is paying. But when you do a donation, the streamer gets 100% of that money for the tip donation pages that I've seen. I mean, I haven't seen a donation tip page that takes a fee. I'm sure there's some out there. But for most of the streamers that I've seen, the way that their tip page is set up, they get 100% of that money. So if you don't really care about having something pop up on stream, or being a subscriber or a member, and you want to just support the streamer financially, then I think donations are the best option. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you think of all the different monetization options and which one you like to do, or if you haven't done any of the monetization options, which one you would choose and why you would choose that. All right, guys, thank you so much once again for watching this video. Please give me a like and subscribe if you want, or don't. I don't know. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.